as we go into our second period.
A college wrestling match is intense. It's physical and loud. But when Wyoming's LJ Helbig takes the mat, everything changes.
The hardest kid I've ever coached. It's frustrating and hard to coach him. It's rewarding to coach him. I mean, it's everything.
LJ was born deaf. He communicates with the help of a cochlear implant.
Take it on, took it off, put it back on.
But when he hits the mat, his aid comes off, and LJ wrestles in complete silence, which makes communicating with Coach a challenge.
For the longest time, I did it just like I did anybody. I screamed and yelled. Back again! And it took me forever to realize it wasn't working.
But with patience and persistence, LJ and Coach Branch have perfected a partnership that's helped to break down the sound barrier.
Every time the match stops, a few seconds, or every time we run out of ball, or I run back to the center, I always look to Coach Branch. Always, every time.
I have to have your attention when I can get it, because I can't get it very often. I also find myself running around, different parts of the mat and waving to get his, flagging him down to get his eyes on me while he's wrestling, which is something that I probably get away with. You're not supposed to do. I mean, I can't, you can't just run all over the place, but I've never had an issue with it. I think the officials understand what we're dealing with. So sometimes I got to run over. Sometimes I got to get out a little bit on the mat. Sometimes I stomp on the mat to try to get a vibration to him. Yeah. Something, if he feels something, he can look up and know I'm trying to get his attention.
The message has been heard loud and clear. LJ is not only one of the top wrestlers on the team, he's a former West Regional champion and NCAA tournament qualifier.
I know I did put a lot of time, put a lot of hard work into this sport, but this sport is all about, you give it all. I know that he has some frustration trying to coach me. It's hard to communicate in terms of wrestling, but I'm glad that Mark Branch is my coach, because I actually feel like he's one of the few coaches that will spend extra time to make sure that he look for a different way to communicate with me, so that I can actually understand it 100%.
This partnership has not only made LJ Helbig a better wrestler, but it's made Mark Branch a better coach.
Even though it's different and it's unique to the other 30 guys on the team, it does make you understand every kid has their own individual obstacle, and you got to figure out what that is.
And when the obstacle is cleared and it's time to wrestle, for LJ and Coach Branch, silence is golden. In Laramie, Wyoming, I'm Jesse Kurtz for the Mountain West Digital Network.